Alice and her sister, Lorena, are doing what sisters do best. Arguing.
All you do is read, Lorena.
You might try it sometime.
I did. It's just making me sleepy. What is the use of a book without pictures or conversations or crumpets?
My silly little sister, you make no sense.
I am not silly. I make sense to me.
If the world ran around according to you, we'd all be quite mad.
Maybe, but we'd be having fun. What do you know about the world anyway? You're always inside a book. And what's inside a book?
Inside a book. A life that is magical, what could be better?
Hopscotch and swimming, not hundreds of letters. What's inside a book?
What's inside a book?
I can't understand them, they're too complicated.
Running and jumping is so overrated. Books are companions, friends for a lifetime, something that you can depend on.
Books are too heavy, the printing is tiny, but at least they are something you can put your rear end on in the grass.
Give me back my book! I wish you'd grow up.
I wish you'd play with me. Wishes don't always come true.
You are incorrigible.
I don't know what that means.
Incorrigible and not capable of correction or improvement. Shakespeare's men warring while lovers adoring make speeches imploring.
I'm already snoring.
Dickens,
Long-winded.
Chaucer,
That
Browning.
read, I'll nap with the cat.
Alice, you're stubborn.
What does that make you? I'll leave you to your reading.
Will you annoy me? Please do.
Oh dear, oh dear. I shall be too late.
Wait, where are you going? Where's Lorena?
Alice trips, falls, and tumbles down in after her. In the tunnel going, in the tunnel going, in the tunnel going down, down. In the tunnel going, in the tunnel going down. In the tunnel going, in the tunnel going, in the tunnel going down, down. In the tunnel going, in the tunnel going down.
Goodbye to the old, hello to the new. If I continue falling this way, I might fall right through the earth. I won't even know what country it is. Oh, I'll ask this woman here. What an ignorant little girl she'll think I am for asking. Please, ma'am, is this New Zealand or Australia?
What a rude, ignorant little girl you are for asking.
See, that will never do.
Where are you going, Alice? Where are you now? Where are you going, Alice? Where are you now?
Well, that's what I'm trying to find out.
You might be here, you might be there. You are asking where is Wonderland. If you're amused and quite confused, don't feel amused, it's Wonderland.
Alice lands with a thud as the rabbit runs through a tiny door.
I'm very, 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 very.
Wait! Oh,
The door slams shut and begins to sing.
If you wanna open me, you must use the tiny key. It's right there in front of me on the table. Open up the door and you might easily just keep on through. If you lose a size or two,
the key back on the table and notices a tiny bottle, a singing bottle.
Come on, dearie, won't you have a little chug? I know you must be thirsty from the fall. Hurry, dearie, I haven't got all day, and it's the only way you're gonna get small. You are what you eat, and life is kind of sweet and very incomplete if you never have a treat. So go ahead, my dear, and drink. Well, who'd have ever thought to think that chugging that would make you shrink? But it will.
Oh, we better read the label first. I heard that if you drink from a bottle marked poison, it is almost certain to disagree with you sooner or later. Cherry tart, custard and turkey roast, pineapple, toffee, hot buttered toast. Cherry tart, custard and turkey roast, pineapple, toffee, hot buttered toast. Oh, wonderful! I'm very much like a bug. I hope I don't get squished. But where's the key?
You're too small to get that key. That key you need to offer me. It's way up there where you can't see. On the table.
Whoa!
Climb up there and you will find the very thing you left behind. Go on and have a climb. If you ever
But I can't climb. Now what will become of me?
Is a sad story.
Who really shouldn't cry, and she'll soon know why. Look over there. There is no chair. But close somewhere will be your answer.
Alice sees a dancing cake.
Oh, one, take a bite. I am very light, but careful, do not eat too much. It is not polite, and you could get quite large.
Large.
Your belt is too tight for large.
Large.
Yes, very, 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 very large.
How rude!
You are what you eat, and life is kind of sweet and very incomplete if you never have a treat. So go ahead, my dear, consume. No one else is in the room, but be careful which to whom you become.
Alice eats the cake and starts to grow.
I seem to be growing in number now.
I seem to be growing in number now.
There are so many of me. How will I ever dress them all?
How will I ever dress them all?
I wish you would stop. But how am I ever to get that key?
Get the key! Get the key!
All of the Alices scramble over and on top of each other, making a pile of girls tall enough for the tallest most Alice to snatch the key. All of the Alices bring the key to Alice.
Thank you.
Alice opens the door and enters into Wonderland.
Oh, the Queen, the Queen. Won't she be savage if I've kept her waiting? What? Marianne, what are you doing here? Run home this moment and fetch me my gloves and fan.
Wait, I'm not your housemaid. Oh, how odd it seems to be going messages for a rabbit. I know something interesting is sure to happen whenever I eat or drink anything. So I'll see what this bottle does. I wonder if it will make me grow larger.
Alice drinks down the bottle and enters the rabbit's house. Alice grows and grows and grows inside the house. Her head pushes up into the attic. Her hand presses against the second floor window, and her foot sticks out of the front door. Her very large foot.
Whoa! I seem to have grown too large for this house.
Marianne! Marianne! Oh! What? Something is afoot. Pat!
Yes, sir.
Please climb in through the window and clear the doorway of this monstrosity.
Bill?
Sure. Then I'm here. Can you tell me what this is?
Sure. It's a foot, Your Honor.
Well, the master wishes you climb in through the window, clear this foot from the doorway, and let him in.
Sure. Right away, sir.
Let go of my foot! I wonder what they'll do next!
There's a foot sticking out of my house, a foot sticking out of my house. How will I ever get to tea on time with a foot sticking out of my house?
How will he ever get to tea on time with a foot sticking out of his house?
Get up on the roof, go down the chimney. What is it you think I pay you for? What will all my neighbors think with that fat foot in my front door?
With that fat foot in his front door.
So Bill's got to come down the chimney, has he? Oh, I shall push him away. I wouldn't be in Bill's place for a good deal.
Here's Bill! The foot sticking out of his house, a foot sticking out of his house. How will he ever get to tea on time with a foot sticking out of his house?
How will I ever get to tea on time with a foot sticking out of my house? Why can't you just get inside?
We are trying, sir! It's dire!
So push it instead of pulling it out and set the house on fire. We must burn the house down.
Burn the house down.
Burn the house down!
Burn the house down!
There's a foot sticking out of his house, a foot sticking out of his house.
How will I ever get to tea on time with a foot? With a foot.
With a foot, with a foot,
With a foot.
with a foot, with a foot, with a foot, with a foot. Sticking out of his house.
We'll need some matches and some wood to burn this house down.
Oh, I must drink quickly or I shall be roasted. Oh, I'll eat one of these cakes on the dresser.
Alice's giant body shrinks to her normal size. She runs out of the house.
Oh, here's your gloves and your fan. I don't think I'll be visiting you again. It's too dangerous.
Marianne, where are you going? And why did you allow that foot in my house?
I don't believe that was Marianne.
Who was it then?
I think that was the girl with the very large foot, sir.
Nonsense. Clean this mess up.
Bill, you know what to do.
What a narrow escape. But I appear to have shrunk more than I expected.
Just
What
then,
could I eat to grow larger?
Just then, she sees a caterpillar atop a large mushroom.
That is the question, is it not? Or perhaps the question is something else. I don't know. Who are you?
Oh, I hardly know, sir. I knew who I was this morning, but I must have changed several times since then.
What do you mean by that? Explain yourself.
I'm afraid I can't explain myself, sir, because I'm not myself, you see.
I see. No, I don't see.
clearly. Being so many different sizes in a day is very confusing.
Is it? Try having 20 legs.
Well, I don't know what it would feel like to have 20 legs.
Well, of course not, my dear. You're not me. So the question remains, who are you then? So you think you've changed, do you? Well, be glad that it is so. If you never changed, my dear sweet girl, you'd be the only one who didn't, you know? Even people who insist they never change as they get more stiff. Take a little lesson from a general caterpillar, and you'll be much happier if you enjoy the ride. Just do your best, you'll get where you need to.
And have a little trust in the forces that get you there.
Enjoy the ride.
Enjoy the ride.
Don't be alarmed if a fear should grip you. Don't be afraid if a few things trip you, or your heart and your head collide. Stay dignified.
Dignified and enjoy the ride. But I don't know what size to be now.
What size do you want to be?
And I'm forgetting the simplest of things.
Then perhaps, dear, you've become me.
I wouldn't mind change if it wasn't so often.
What kind of change would that be? Change is not a constant. If it were a constant, then to call it change would be ridiculous, really. A 5, a 6, a 5, 6, 7, 8. Rushing about the world will make life easier.
Just take it all in stride. We'll work together, it's not always simple. Sometimes it's hard to decide.
And one foot doesn't fall in step with the other.
Still, I wouldn't change a single step for another.
'Cause the question's really the answer itself implied.
Right!
But that aside, just enjoy the ride.
Oh, seems good advice.
Enjoy the ride.
Oh, I think I'll try it. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride.
Now, my dear, one side will make you grow shorter and the other taller.
One side of what?
Of the mushroom, my dear.
But don't you want any?
Oh, I have enough change coming my way soon enough. Now you enjoy yours. Goodbye.
Oh, goodbye. If the path that you take starts to seem an error, just breathe a bit, you'll have half the terror. Even if you're still confused and you can't decide, just look inside. That's where the truth tends to reside. Let it be your guide, and just enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride.
What are you?
I'm a butterfly. Hello, Alice, dear.
Oh, General Caterpillar?
No, Admiral Butterfly. It's a whole different ship I'm sailing now.
Do we care what ship you're sailing? What even of this? Oh, I have no time for this. I will be late for tea.
Oh, thank goodness he didn't recognize me. He thinks I'm his housemaid.
From what I hear, he'll need one after what happened to his house.
Wait a minute. When I was small, I met you. When I was large, I met the rabbit. And now we're all the same size? How can that be?
It just goes to show you, my dear, that nothing is as it may appear.
But a rabbit and a butterfly aren't the same size.
Well, neither are a dinosaur and a pickle. Have a little fun with this, my dear. And as soon as you see something that doesn't work, try something else. Now, don't make me sing that song again. I have some flying to learn. Out of the way, out of the way.
Is it my imagination? Will this all just disappear? I'm in Wonderland, my own Wonderland. It's exciting and bizarre to be somewhere and to wonder where you are. It was much easier at home. I wasn't growing big and smaller. I almost wish I hadn't gone down that rabbit hole. And yet I'm more than happy in an odd sort of way, almost feeling wonderful, one might say. I'm in Wonderland, my own Wonderland, and I do believe I'll stay until what I wonder carries me away. Until what I wonder carries me
Alice sees a smile above a mushroom. No, not a smile, a grin. A very large grin with a striped cat around it.
Whoa! Oh, you're a very interesting cat. I didn't know a cat could grin.
We all can, and most of us do.
Oh, personally, I don't know any cats that grin.
Now you do. You can be the prettiest from here to Wales, and you can have the kind of charm that never fails. But you can never have success without a tail and that unmistakable grin. The Cheshire Cat.
The Cheshire Cat.
Where is she at?
Where is she at?
When the Cheshire Cat has disappeared, then that is that.
That is that. She'll disappear and reappear.
Especially when you look. Here I am behind you. No, dear, you mistook.
But you keep disappearing.
To find a place I had to speak inside a nook for this unmistakable grin. The Cheshire Cat.
The Cheshire Cat.
Where is she at?
Where is she at?
When the Cheshire Cat has disappeared, then that is that.
That is that.
Mona Lisa smiled for 700 years, and well, that's a long, long time. It's a little known fact that Mona had a cat. And who do you think taught Mona how to grin like that? Who?
Who?
Yeah!
The Cheshire Cat.
The Cheshire Cat. Where is she at?
Is she at?
When the Cheshire Cat has disappeared, then that is that. Meow! The Cheshire Cat has disappeared, and that is that. Meow! The Cheshire Cat has disappeared, and that is that.
The Cheshire Cat disappears as if she were never there. Then Alice turns around and sees a table set for tea in the middle of a field. Around the table sits a Mad Hatter,
Tea time?
a March hare,
Tea time?
and a dormouse.
Tea time.
200 rules for a tea party. Who can have tea without them? 200 rules for a tea party. If you don't learn quickly, we'll shout them. Drink, drink, drink with your pinky straight up in the air. On your foot is your dinner napkin. Sit up and dance in your chair.
We?
200 rules for a tea party. We hope you're getting these notes down. 200 rules for a tea party. The Victorian manners book quotes now. Solid fork in your lap.
Spoon to the right.
And to keep the cup on your head just might take you all night. But we tea cakes to keep us hearty at our mad tea party. Slurp when you eat.
Squirm in your seat.
Only when hungry.
Burp to announce you've digested.
When having soup,
Please take a tip.
But do the crawl. If you're not following, we'll have to start all over.
I'm following, pen in hand.
Rule 13, sleep.
Rule 14, juggle.
15 and 16, eat fast and gargle.
Then skip on the table till dinner is done. Break things up better, it's really more fun. The last 100 rules are all the same. Pretend you know more than you do. Truth be told, you need only 50 to prove that your blood is blue. But what about Rule 38 that clearly states a blue blood can only be determined by a spitting contest?
That's Rule 40.
Rule 14 says I can change the rule numbers if I want to.
Rule 47.
Are you getting all of this?
Not quite.
Good. That's Rule 40. Never listen directly to anybody. Just go la 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 la. 200 rules for a tea party. Etiquette is no laughing matter. 200 rules for a tea party might make you mad as a hatter.
Or you could fall asleep with your nose in the platter.
Or worry too much if you should flatter some news in the air. Not quite debonair. Pants wearing smarty at our mad tea party. Off the table! Get off the table!
It's all on the
Wow, I loved your song, though I don't think I could possibly remember all the words.
No room! No room!
There's plenty of room.
Have some punch.
I don't see any punch.
That's because there is none.
Then it wasn't very civil of you to offer it.
It wasn't very civil of you to sit down without being invited.
Oh, my sincere apologies. I just thought that since there were so many chairs,
Your hair needs cutting.
you should not make personal remarks. It's very rude.
This coming from a girl who crashes private parties.
The Mad Hatter takes his pocket watch and dips it into his tea.
Oh, what a funny watch. You dip it in your tea and it tells you the day of the month but never the time of day?
Why should it? Does your watch tell you what year it is?
No, but that's because it stays the same year for such a long time.
Which is just the case with mine.
I don't quite understand you.
Then we are in perfect agreement.
I don't think we agree about time at all.
If you knew time as well as I do, you'd agree with me. It's all his fault.
Whose fault?
Times! I had a run-in with him last July. It was at the Queen's great concert, and I had to sing. It was a performance that defies description. Let me tell you about it. Twinkle, twinkle, little bet, how I wonder where you're at. You know the song, perhaps.
I've heard something like it.
It goes on, you know. Up above the world so high, like a wart up in the sky. Twinkle,
A Cheshire cat! Well, I had hardly begun my song when the Queen shouts out, "He's murdering the time!"
Oh, how dreadful.
Yes, well, ever since that time's been afraid of me. He won't do a thing I ask. It's always 6 now.
Oh, is that why so many tea things are out?
Yes, it's always tea time, and we've no time to wash things before or after.
Oh, so you keep moving around the table to avoid the dirty dishes. But what happens when you get back to the beginning again?
You don't want to ask that question. You also don't want to look in that dish.
Oh, time to switch places! Lick your plate clean! Is this your plate?
It's really getting late. I really should be going.
You can't go yet. It's not even 7.
But you said it always remains 6.
Then you shouldn't leave if it's only 6. That would be rude. You've hardly been here at all.
How do I escape? This is worse than one of my parents' dinner parties. Oh, maybe if I eat this.
Use the spoon!
Shrink or grow. What's to happen next? I never know. But as soon as I ingest, it's time to go. Shrink or grow. Shrink or grow. Shrink or grow.
Might be here, you might be there. You're asking where it's Wonderland. If you're amused and quite confused, don't feel abused, it's Wonderland.
But Alice didn't shrink or grow at all. When she looked around, she was in a dance hall.
That was one of the strangest parties I've ever been to. Is everyone mad here?
Yes, we are! Welcome to the world of Tweedledum and Tweedledee, where nothing's ever what your mother said that it would be. You may be confused, but we're glad you come. Take it from Dee, that's me! And take it from Dum. Dee, will you play croquet with the Queen today?
I'm not sure that's a good idea. Last time she had my head lopped off.
But Dee, isn't that your head I see there?
Where?
On your shoulders, good man.
It's a miracle. Perhaps I shall play croquet with the Queen after all.
If you think that's wise. Wonderland is wonderful and full of whimsy. Yes, we admit the logic here is rather flimsy. But if you're not elsewhere, where else could you be? Take it from Dum and take it from Dee.
That was delightful. But where's the Cheshire Cat?
I'm here. I mean here.
Whoa! Don't do that. I'm allergic, and I might sneeze and fall. And then how would you feel?
Why, I'd be perfectly happy.
Why is that?
I'm a Cheshire Cat.
Oh, it's Humpty Dumpty. How very much like an egg you are.
It's very provoking to be called an egg. I shall introduce myself, 'cause you're taking much too long. I'm the famous one you've heard of in the children's song. Unbreakable and stronger than the strongest man. I'm Humpty Dumpty of Wonderland.
But in the nursery rhyme, Humpty's not unbreakable.
What?
He doesn't know that. Hello?
Achoo! Whoa! Just kidding.
Chaos just means that you are discombobbled. That word just means that you are vaguely troubled. Trouble just means that you are in confusion. And simply put, means things are amiss. If you accept this, then chaos is upon some oysters who were sunning in the sand.
Oysters, come and walk with us.
The walrus did beseech.
It's perfect for a pleasant talk, and I so enjoy the beach. The time has come
The walrus said,
to talk of many things.
of shoes and ships and sealing wax, of cabbages and kings, and why the sea is boiling hot, and whether pigs have wings. He dosed them with his rhetoric, and with his spoon he sat, had oysters on the half shell, and really that was that.
That wasn't very long or dreadful.
I know why you're thinking that, but it isn't so nohow.
Contrariwise, if it was so, it might be, and if it were so, it would be. But as it is, it isn't. That's logic for you.
If you think this should make sense, you're digging too intently.
Logic is the worst offense. Keep chaos consequently. Duck when you see that butterflies are flying. Chaos is tough, but common sense more trying. Hang on to nothing and you're falling off the edge. Let go and you'll be free. Just take it from Don and D. There's nothing more to discuss.
Oh my goodness, I'm still late.
Just take it from us.
Whoa! Just kidding.
Alice steps behind Humpty's wall to avoid being crushed by Humpty's fall. She turns and sees the Jack of Hearts eating some tarts.
Oh, those look very tasty.
Oh, you can't have any of these tarts. If the queen was to find out we were eating her tarts, it would be a very bad thing. Very bad.
Are those my tarts?
Said the queen, who had just walked in behind the Jack of Hearts.
No, your majesty?
What is this? What are these? Someone answer my question, please. These are tarts and I'm ill at ease. And if I please, I'll have your head shot off. Someone's eating my tarts of red, dripping crumbs on my flower bed. If he's not found, perhaps instead I'll choose to have your head chopped off. I'm a reasonable queen. That's how I was raised. My father was an emperor, and back in those days, it wasn't so simple for a peasant like yourself. If you winked, if you blinked, basically you would be synced down into the dungeon. You'd be led. Everyone, quickly on your knees. I will not stomach travesties. Here's a man with an expertise on how to have your head chopped off. I do it myself, but that's not how I was bred. But I can still enjoy the view. That's more than I can say for you. And when his job is through, I'll have your head chopped off. Jack of Hearts, someone ate my tarts and your mouth is full. Can you explain this to me?
That's a complicated question, Your Majesty.
Well, let's cut to the chase. Your head or the answer?
Well, then I'd have to go with the answer. Let me go write it down for you. I'll be right back.
Where are you going? Off with his head!
The king constantly pardons people so they can keep their heads about them.
What is your name?
My name is Alice, Your Majesty.
And where are my tarts?
How should I know? It's no business of mine. Aren't they your tarts?
Off with your head!
Consider, my dear, she's only a child.
All right. Where did the Jack of Hearts go?
Maybe he ran away because you were so angry.
Me? Angry? Ridiculous. Do you play croquet? Yes! Well, come on then.
The rabbit hops up to Alice with a strange-looking mallet.
First, you'll need a mallet. This is not a mallet. This is a flamingo.
Of course it's a flamingo. Clearly you don't know how to play.
But what are the rules?
The rules of croquet are simple. She wins. She wins. If the score does not reflect those numbers, we simply start again.
But what if she doesn't win?
I didn't win. Who said I didn't win?
She was speaking hypothetically, Your Grace.
Well, then hypothetically have her head chopped off.
Does that answer your question?
You are pardoned.
Win croquet here today. And I doubt, dear, that you'll walk away. Shoot away from your wicket. If the game it goes quick, it's okay. It's okay. In croquet. In croquet. Close your eyes. Swing away. Let those pink birds fly into the fray. The score is sequential, so it is essential, I say. Rain delay from croquet.
Rain? I don't see any rain.
Why, my dear, I see a cloud over there, and it looks very gray. Yes, very gray.
I'll fetch the queen an umbrella.
But it's your turn.
Exactly. One time a gentleman came. His croquet had brought him some fame. A stout man with funny hair. Funny hair. Funny hair. Scoring high, his flamingo in the air. He insisted that she play fair. See that there, that's no shrub. Sad to say, that's the poor man's to pay. To pay. Touche. Touche. It's croquet. It's croquet. The most dangerous game you can play. Best that you don't begin it. There's no way to win it. Cross down, dear, you're safer that way. In croquet.
Off with your head, off with your head.
In croquet.
Off with your head, off with your head.
In croquet.
Off with your head, off with your head.
In croquet.
You are pardoned. Great game, my dear. You seem to play very well.
The queen finds the Jack of Hearts.
A fine game, Your Majesty.
Now, Sir Jack of Hearts, I give you fair warning. Either you or your head must be off. Take your choice.
Me or my head? My head or me?
Oh, it was lovely talking to you, but perhaps you should go now.
Where are you going? Off with his head!
Jack of Hearts runs, but the executioner grabs him and captures him.
I demand a trial, and I demand it now!
Chop chop! Trial! Trial! in the court! Order in the court. Read the accusation.
The Queen of Hearts, she made some tarts on a summer day. The Jack of Hearts, he stole those tarts and took them all away.
You see, it was all his fault.
Wait! I thought they were the Mad Hatter's tarts, or I never would have eaten them.
I call the Mad Hatter to the stand.
The Mad Hatter enters with his teacup, bread and butter, and sits on the stand.
I apologize, Your Majesty, for bringing these crumpets in, but I hadn't quite finished my tea, what I was set for.
You ought to have finished.
Well, I had hardly begun my tea, and what with the bread and butter getting so thin, and the twinkling of the tea.
The twinkling of what?
It began with the tea.
Of course, twinkling begins with a T. Do you take me for a dunce? What do you know of the Jack of Hearts?
Well, the March Hare said.
I did not.
You did too.
I did not.
He denies it at any rate. Leave out that part.
Well, then the Dormouse said. After that, I cut some more bread and butter. But what did the Dormouse say? I can't remember.
Well, maybe this will jog your memory. Executioner!
The executioner walks in towards the Mad Hatter and the Jack of Hearts.
Your Majesty, there must have been some kind of mistake.
There's no mistake here, Jack. This is the end of the line.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7. I should have been a dancer down in the West End. I should have been a dancer instead of suck doing people in. I used to be so graceful, now I've only one signature move. One step, one swing, one groove, and a whole lot still to prove. And now the executioner in his West End debut. I've got to drop this. I gotta drop this hood of black, it's making me feel grim.
Give me the key and the top hat, and there's no stopping him.
Yes, underneath this harsh veneer is a caring individual. Give me a chance to make the cut with my perfectly executed strut. I should have been a dancer 1,000 people come to see. I should have been a dancer, but now when people look at me, they get scared and start to shake and say, there must have been some kind of mistake. I try to sing to lighten the mood, but the condemned, they get a tendency to rude. My father did say that working for the Queen would be a great chance to get ahead. Do you want to die? When I first came to work for her, I hoped to be a jester. I danced and spun into the hall, but then slipped upon an oyster. I fell to the floor, slipped past the Queen, into the door where they cook the cuisine. I tripped up a chef, he went hop, 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 onto the table where they chop, chop, chop. I thought I was done for, but the Queen expressed her thanks.
Thanks! I never liked his cooking. His dumplings, they were rank. I've got a job for you. I'd like for you to entertain. It's not the one you came for, but I'm the Queen, so you can't complain.
So I'm stuck down in the basement with no chance for advancing. But at least I've got the time to practice all my dancing. I should have been a dancer, now I'm the Reaper's protege. Maybe I'll never be all that I dream, but I can still sneak off and do cabaret. I should have been a dancer.
Call the defendant to the stand.
Alice. But I thought the Jack was the defendant.
I will decide who the defendant here is.
What do you know about this tart business?
Nothing.
Nothing whatsoever.
Nothing whatsoever.
I see.
What am I being charged with?
Didn't you read the ending?
No, I don't like books.
Doesn't she know?
Doesn't she know what?
You are in a book.
How could I possibly be in a book?
Why, it's quite simple to get caught up in a book.
How?
You simply open it.
So now what happens?
Well, you should have read the ending. So now we'll have to let the jury decide.
Decide what?
Exactly.
Prosecution, state your case.
Ladies and gentlemen, dumb. And D, reading today's accusations in reverse iambic pentameter. Or some facsimile thereof. Those tarts were tasty snacking, but be careful when you chew. We might check your molars, find the evidence on you. Wipe your chin! Clear the crumbs, but that won't change the fact that you've been implicated in a blatant snack attack. If you're confused, then we're glad you've come. Take it from D, that's me! Take it from dumb.
How could I be on trial? I didn't steal any tarts.
We shall now hear from the defense. Mr. Dumpty.
If the girl had read the book, the ending would be plain. I would not be wobbling here, repeating my refrain. If the jacket ate the tarts, they would not be right there. To charge a girl is just absurd, it simply isn't fair.
I abstain. I object. Stand back, everybody. We've got justice to protect. If you can't follow this, then folks, you must be dumb. Me? We have heard the evidence. Now we need to come.
I demand to hear from the jury. You will do as I say.
You'll never sway the jury, no matter how much you pay. You'll never sway the jury, no, we will never sway.
Give me the evidence and be on your way.
We might just plie, but we'll never sway. The queen had tarts, and now there's none. It's tough to swallow, but the plate is done. Somebody ate them and every last one. Yum, 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 yum.
This is the most important evidence now. Now let the jury decide.
No, sentence first, verdict afterwards.
Nonsense! The idea of having the sentence first.
Hold your tongue or the jury will be hung.
I won't!
You will!
I won't!
You will!
I won't!
You will! Off with her head! Off with her head! Off with her head!
The queen is scary. How do I escape? Am I inside a story or a dream? This world is crazy. It's mad. That's what Lorena said. So this world lives according to me. If I made it, I can change it. I can choose the end. But I will need all of me, everything I am. I am a giant. I can be the queen of just one of the me's in my mind. She's just a card, a piece of paper, a game from somewhere in my head. This is my Wonderland, not hers, not theirs. I'm queen of Wonderland. I'm queen of Wonderland. I won't.
You will!
I won't.
You will!
I won't.
You will! Off with her head! Off with her head! Off with her head!
You're nothing but a pack of cards. I'm queen. I'm the queen of Wonderland. I'm
Alice, wake up. Oh, you must have had a bad dream.
Oh, Lorena, I had such a strange dream. In the end, it was scary. But I figured out what to do, and most of it was wonderful. I was in a book.
Well, I'm in them all the time. It's a fine place to be.
No, I mean, I was actually in the book.
Well, then we are in perfect agreement.
But I couldn't figure out what to do because the ending hadn't been written yet.
Then we'll write it together, you and I.
Oh, your hand is sure to get tired.
Don't worry about it.
So Alice told Lorena of her wildest dreams, and they began to write and write and
and I wish you could have seen. It's like nowhere you have dreamed of, like nowhere you have been. It was Wonderland, my own Wonderland.
How exciting and bizarre to be somewhere and to wonder where you are.
It's a place where you can shrink or grow. It's a place where every child should go. What's inside a book? All that you dream of. So try to remember. To write it all down may take you till December. Books, we can write them. They'll be our stories. Something that we'll have together. We'll make them funny. So if we fight them, we'll have a reason to make up and write them Wonderland. We'll call it Wonderland. Alice in Wonderland. And there'll be thousands of riddles that would stump even Mother. When we finish the first book, we'll write another, and another, and another. Our world will be Wonderland. We'll call it Wonderland. We'll live in Wonderland. If you ever wake up and you're starting to doubt it, put on an oversized Mad Hat and shout it. True, you may find it silly, and you're
Thanks for coming. If you want to stay and ask some questions, we have the cast coming out right now. If anybody wants to stay and ask some questions, we're going to do that right now. So hang on if you want to stay. Can I have a cast on stage, please? And for our cast. Now, they also got out of class this morning to come do this for you, but some of them have to rush back to class. So not everybody is here, but if we have some questions, I can run out and hold this in front of you if you have questions. So any questions? Any questions? Okay, right here.
Where were you in the play?
Where was I in the play? Does someone know? Okay, me right here. What's your name? Simon, where was I in the play?
You were the voice of Humpty Dumpty.
Right. I was the voice of Humpty. All right, do we have some other questions? We have a question over here. Hold on. Whoa, I'm coming. What's your name?
We're missing 4 people.
We're missing 4 people right now? Oh, from the book. Yeah, actually, this is a shorter version. We have a 2-hour version of Alice. And so he's going to tell us which characters we're missing. What are they?
The 4 gardeners.
Ah, the gardeners. Yes, nice job. All right. Oh, we have another question. You guys want to make me run? Okay, I'm running. Where's that person up here? All right, hang on. What's your name?
Josiah.
Okay. Do you remember your question? Okay, go ahead.
How do the cookies make you small and big?
How do the cookies make you small and big?
Magic!
Wait. What is it?
Magic!
There you go. All right. Wait. Shh. We have 2 questions here. Here you go.
What made you want to be a dancer?
Wait. Now you're talking to the executioner? Hold on. Do we have the executioner? Actually, I wrote the song. I'll tell you, I'm not a dancer and I want to be one. So there you go. But they want to know. They want to know, as the executioner, what made you want to be a dancer?
Just a love to dance. Like, I love dancing as a person, but, so.
Cool. Oh, we have a question over here. Oh, you had one question there. I'll come back.
I actually don't have a question. I just have a comment. As an adult, I thought this play was phenomenal.
Thank you. Okay, I'm going to run back. Whoa. Keep your hands up. Okay, I'll come over there in a second. We can't hear the questions and people talk, so shh, keep it down.
My name's Alice, and I want...
Oh, awesome. This is Alice, everyone.
I wanted to know what inspired you to make this play.
Well, truth be told, a theater in Hyde Park called Riverside Theater Works asked me to do it and said they'd pay me to do it. A job is a job. So, and whenever I get into a play, I fall in love with it. So, I've been working on it 10 years now, and I wrote it with the operator of Humpty there. Raise your hand, Jan. She helped me write that. Cool, thank you. All right, coming over there was another question here. What's your name?
My name's Liam. Where was the walrus in the play?
Where was the walrus? I think he was cut.
No, it was Dumb. Dumb made the voice of him.
Dumb did the voice of him, yeah.
Yeah.
So.
When we were doing the fishing game.
So you think we should have a walrus puppet next time? You want a walrus puppet? All right, Jan, get to work. Jan right there made all the props. Jan made the props. Let's give her a big hand for all the props. Okay, we have another hand here. Hold on. What's your name?
My name's Samuel.
Cool. Welcome. What's your question?
I actually have two.
Hit number 1.
Okay, so does the executioner actually wear the yellow suit while he's killing people?
Ah. Well, first of all, there's a couple questions there. Do you actually kill somebody, Shannon?
He stepped out.
Oh, he had to leave. So what happens? Someone tell me what happens when the queen tries to chop off someone's head. The king pardons them, so he actually never kills anyone in a yellow outfit because he never kills anyone. So that answers that question. And underneath his executioner, he does have his yellow, yeah. Cool. Oh, we have a question over here.
Yes, my name is Mr. John. So, my question is to you guys, which one of the cast members is my daughter?
I don't know her name, but it's Alice's sister.
Yeah, there she is. Go up so we can take a picture with you and your daughter. Yeah, second question over here. Whoa, shh. Wait. I will try to get to everyone's question. I promise I'll get to everyone's. We got one more right now. Oh, we're taking a picture. All right, here's the next question.
What's 9 plus 10?
I just want to say, casting Rebecca Fisher.
Hold on 1 second. Here we go. 2 more questions and then we're done.
Casting Rebecca Fisher was a very smart thing. She's incredibly talented.
Yeah, she is. It's a great group. Did I miss someone's question? All right, these are our last 2 questions. All right, last 2 questions. What's your name? George.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how would you rate this play?
How would I rate? I think that's up to audience. That's not up to me. How'd you like the show, everybody? Cool. Tell you what, next year, same time, we're doing Hansel and Gretel. It's going to be pretty crazy, so come back. We will see you next year. Bye, everybody.
It was Wonderland, my own Wonderland, and I wish you could have seen. It's like nowhere you have dreamed of, like nowhere you have been. It was Wonderland, my own Wonderland.
How exciting and bizarre to be somewhere and to wonder where you are.
It's a place where you can shrink or grow. It's a place where every child should go. What's inside a book? All that you dream of. So try to remember. To write it all down may take you till December. Books, we can write them. They'll be our stories. Something that we'll have together. We'll make them funny. So if we fight, then we'll have a reason to make up and write them. Wonderland. We'll call it Wonderland. Alice in Wonderland. And there'll be thousands of riddles that would stump even mother. When we finish the first book, we'll write another and another.